If need be, bring a blanket underneath your buttock. I'm going to bring the soles of the feet together and the knees wide. So you might like a little elevation underneath you as you come into this pose. Alternatively, you can roll a little bit of your mat to create a wedge for the hips. And just close your eyes. Now, you don't have to have the feet pressed towards the groins. Have the feet further away. It makes the pose much more accessible. This moves it to a different place in the sacrum. Just hold the ankles, lift the chest, and let the chin drop. Now, for some of you, that sense or feeling to move forward might be there. For others, there might be plenty happening in the upright position, no need to come forward. So I want you to work where you feel most engaged. And you know, like water always finds its lowest point, whether it's liquid or gas, solid or crystalline. Its essence is that it sinks, that it yields to every protrusion of the container that you have it in, that it's changing constantly but indestructible. And even though it might feel new or curious to you, can you bring your breath back into that reservoir that sits there at the base of the body? Can you breathe between the low belly, between the navel and the pubic bone, the waist and the kidneys? Can you just let breath be there, and can you let yourself sink? Thoughts, your emotions. Can you find the still point? Inhale, slowly coming up. And switching the legs into an easy cross position. Just close your eyes if they're not already. So there's a beautiful tension in the body that aligns with the breath, that aligns with the posture. When we sit from the hara, so feel those center of the sitting bones moving down into the floor. Feel your breath pooling into that lake, that ocean in the belly. And feel the reciprocal rise through the spinal bodies. We notice that when we find this posture, when we find this breath, when we balance this tension, then it gives us a legitimate access into the transcendental. Makes us open and able to be penetrated by the divine. And it nourishes that center of gravity here deep in the hara. That space where we feel ourselves and we overcome the I.